probably think you're already self-aware. You know what you like, what you value, what frustrates you. So why do old patterns still run your life sometimes? Why do certain situations still trigger you? That's the gap we're going to explore today. Hi, I'm Anne Hintz. Over the years, I've developed the ability to sense inside my body. That's not just a neat trick. It changed my structure, my height, and my emotional landscape. This kind of deep inner awareness is something you can develop too, step by step. So let's go deeper into what self-awareness actually means. Most people define it as knowing yourself. Things like, I like dark chocolate. I value honesty. I get overwhelmed in crowds. That's a good start, but it's just surface level self-awareness. There's a much deeper spectrum available to us. Think of it like climbing a mountain range. The first few peaks are helpful and important, but the view from the higher ones, that's where things start to shift. Let's look at a few of those deeper thresholds. Level 1 is emotional awareness, recognizing when you feel frustrated, anxious, or numb, rather than ignoring or suppressing it. Level 2 is sensory awareness beneath the emotion, being able to locate where the tension lives in your body when you feel that way. For example, where do you feel frustration? What does it actually feel like? Pressure in your chest? Heat in your shoulders? Tension in your rib cage? These physical sensations are always present, but most of us have trained ourselves not to feel them, not to notice them. We jump straight to the emotional label, I'm angry, and miss what's happening underneath. Level 3 is internal body awareness, sensing subtle tension in connective tissue, muscles, and even bones. That's where things, physical things, really start to change. This is where healing begins to happen from the inside out, not just through the mind, but through the body. You don't use your 5 senses for this. Instead, you're tapping into something called interoception, your internal sensory system. It's how you know you're thirsty or your heart is racing, but it can go much deeper with practice. Back to our hose metaphor. If awareness is water flowing through a hose, then self-awareness is turning that hose inward. You can spray it loosely and generally notice something like, I feel tired. Or you can use the jet nozzle and locate a tight strand of connective tissue near your rib cage. And here's why that matters. When you can feel what's going on inside in real time, you can do something that most of us were never taught. Acknowledge and stay with it. That tightness, that clench, that discomfort, it's not random. It's your body calling for your attention. And now, with growing self-awareness, you finally hear that call. When you give those sensations your presence, without trying to fix or resist them, you create space for them to shift. That's when you begin to respond to life rather than react to it. And over time, those old patterns start to lose their grip. This is the deeper self-awareness that no one teaches us, but we can learn. And in the next video, we're going to look at what's on the other end of that hose. What's directing the flow of our awareness? What is consciousness, really? If this helped clarify what self-awareness is and made you curious about what else might be possible, please like this video and subscribe to my channel. And watch this next video on consciousness. I'm creating these videos to hopefully help you build the kind of awareness that leads to real change.